right. And isn't the view magnificent? Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Well,
what a unique player. And defense is his calling card for sure. David, thank you. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond. Add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
And finished off by McDaniel.
Oh, nice vision that time from point guard. Rozier's responsibility is to know when his teammate is open to get the ball there.
Rozier against MP. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Charlotte in the lead. Here's Oubre. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Rozier against MP. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Kelly Oubre with a 3.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
And here's MP for 3. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Rozier the pass to Plumlee. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. MP against Rozier. And here's MP for 3. Doesn't go for him. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
Iceman, and he converts the layup.
Making the correct read right there. Otto Porter showing you his basketball IQ.
So Rozier will bring it up for the Hornets. That shot off. Nice D from Porter.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
And here's MP for 3. Bridges with the board.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
McDaniels kicks to Rozier. And Wiseman comes to help. Charlotte moving the ball around. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hornets.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is working hard on the offensive glass. They've had a number of putbacks.
And here's MP for 3. Wiseman the pass to MP. To halt the run. Oubre pulls it in.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Bucket is good.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead.
Porter in the corner. Puts up a 3. MP, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that. It's not getting much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Driving in and finished off by McDaniel.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
The 3 from MP. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And here is McDaniel. Porter with a block.
Well, I tell you what, with that 7'1" wingspan, Otto Porter can provide some shot blocking for you, too.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
MP from deep three-point land. And so it's Charlotte with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And their ability to get... And this Warriors team has an interesting mix of championship vets.
That's I can love to teach. A good player.
Agreed. No doubt Wiggins has been soaking up that wisdom. Greg stepping up his game in the process.
Yeah, a big culture shift coming from Minnesota. And he's blossomed under the tutelage of these Hall of Famers.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Hornets here, guys.
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Porter, MP out there with Payton. Then there's James Wiseman. And it's Looney in at the 4 slot. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective until my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed. And here we go. Coach's challenge is being called for here on the out-of-bounds violation.
And you know these types of plays, especially when you're talking about action around the sideline, this is something you can get a much better perspective on replay than real game speed.
We've got the benefit of new camera angles, Greg. Much easier to see exactly what's going on, especially with the fidelity and angles that we've got access to now. So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people...
So it's Charlotte with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense... Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this. Bridges for Charlotte. Bridges is checked in for P.J. Washington. And Martin subbed in for Ball. Free throw drops for Hayward.
And it's hard to believe that Gordon Hayward has been playing for over a decade in the NBA. Now a seasoned vet, firmly in the second half of his career.
Up to the forward spot, it's Hayward and Bridges. Martin is out there with Terry Rozier. And it's Harrell in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Bridges shot good.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy.
Yeah, you should piss him
to finish it off.
Pass to Rozier. There's the lob to Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the
Yeah,
night.
you should piss him up.
Plenty to cheer about that. They've done it.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really
put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were...
Yo, what's up, man? Hey, man. Good to see someone who values the mid-range game. Now let's see how this works.
Should piss me off.
Everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Bruh. That's a big green. That's a big green. The bird just being green. Really, that was on the spot.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Let's shoving in. Let's shoving in.
We'll get the next one.
I'm there, bro. That shit shoot me in.
Get your mind right. You could do better than that. Way to snatch it, MP.
That shit shoot me in.
Get your mind right.
That shit me in. I'm going. You should piss me off.
See, you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
You just pissing me off, bro. Bro. Oh my fucking god, bro. You should piss me off, bro. With that, bro. Fucking. Yeah, you should piss me off, bro. Fucking. Yeah, you should piss me off, bro. Oh my fucking god.
For the qualifiers, the MVP in my lineup was definitely Giannis. Because when I was playing last game, this past qualifier, I was actually down 3 and again. I hit a 3 from about the logo that sent it into overtime. So he's probably not the MVP for the qualifiers.
It's always happening in Brooklyn. The Barclays. Welcome to Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian. Well,
boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? And Grant, both of these teams very efficient, striping it from distance.
Well, it's the name of the game nowadays. The math is unavoidable. If you can't space the floor, you get left behind.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. The core of the dynasty all out there. Splash Brothers in the backcourt with Draymond at 4. James Wiseman is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And substitution for Brooklyn. Aldridge is checked in for Drummond. Griffin comes in for Durant. And it's Curry in for Harris. And the Warriors make some changes. MP no good.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Simmons, and he banks in the layup.
Yeah, that's the kind of passing that opens up the eyes to Blake Griffin's overall talent.
The Warriors have got 6 of 14 in so far. And here's MP from outside. Doesn't go that time. And Brooklyn will go the other way with it. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
Last year, they made easy work of this club, sweeping the 2-game season series.
Sort of representative of how they each finished the season. One a playoff team, the other on the outside looking in. I think things may play out the same way this year, too.
The pass-first nature of Simmons, fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, another miss by MP.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over it.
Outside for Irving. Pass to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Driving to the basket. Not going to go that time. And Golden State will come the other way. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Curry goes in. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. The Warriors trailing. MP outside. Hey, expanding his range. That one is off.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and we just don't want to see that.
Aldridge with room to shoot, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. And the Nets lead by 6.
Well, this is why Aldridge is the focal point of the offense when he's on the floor, his ability to nail those shots.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Pass to Curry. Aldridge outside. Curry with it, now guarded by Bielitsa. Here's Griffin. And Aldridge with the basket on the assist by Griffin. And it's an 8-point Nets lead.
I just love the ball.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range.
A hand-selected player to take the last shot for you. No one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend, and some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments.
On the floor for the Warriors, Andrew Wiggins is, and they stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition's sail. And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
No good on the free throw. Hey, and the apple not falling far from the tree. Simmons' dad was a legendary player in Australia.
And that's where Simmons says he really learned the value of team ball. At age 15, he played in a world championship there. Just invaluable to his early development.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Warriors are trying to get back to the top of the Western Conference. Stephen Curry said, quote, "It's tough. Guys want to outperform and exceed expectations. Nobody is content just being middle of the road. It's a challenge we all need to take head on."
Yeah, they're trying to bring it all together, Allie. Thank you. Simmons is doubled. Here's Aldridge. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Aldridge has got 6.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
From deep, MP. Drummond grabs the miss.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Harris passes to Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Pass to MP. And again, no good by Golden State.
They're still looking for his first bucket. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been brutal.
Now here's Simmons. And his scoring average impressive, putting up 17 a game. Durant on the attack, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Crazy long strides there from KD. Once he gets by you on the drive, see you later.
From deep, MP. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
And the jam by Drummond.
Well, I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights when you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics.
Here's Durant. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. To give him 8 points now.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And the Warriors call time here. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court. And opponents can foul to force your hand.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Simmons, the pass to Durant. The shot, no good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
From deep, MP. The rebound by the Nets. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
His shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find the rhythm?
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Curry against Simmons. And here's MP from outside. Brooklyn with the board.
This
Simmons has got 4 rebounds in the game.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to
to
shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills. You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
They just can't stop this run.
And honestly, the more empty trips they have, the more they feel the pressure.
Wiseman, it's good on the putback. Wiseman's gotten his second bucket.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Simmons up top. He's covered by Curry. Pass to Harris. Fires the 3. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got his 9th assist of the game now. And for the Warriors, they're shooting only 26% for this game. Not good. And here's MP from outside. Again, MP missing.
Not get anything to go. There's going to be a way to get out of this hole. I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Oh, trying his luck from deep. Again, MP missing.
Well, whether the shots are wide open or contested, he's just having no luck right now, guys.
Oh, man.
Oh!
And using all of his 7'5" wingspan, Durant turns backwards.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And the basket by MP.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the 3 ball.
Simmons, the pass to Drummond. Back to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
As point guards go, I don't know that anyone can throw it down like Simmons. He dunks more than most centers do.
From deep, MP. Rebound, Brooklyn.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, another miss by MP.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Simmons with it. Now guarded by Bielitsa. And Aldridge with the basket on the assist by Simmons. Aldridge has got 6 here in the quarter. From deep, MP. Again, MP missing.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Harris passes to Drummond, and the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line.
Fucking go, bro. You should piss in there.
So it's the Brooklyn Nets. Don't see too many 39-point.
You should piss in there, bro.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals. Brooklyn, Aldridge is checked in for Drummond. Griffin comes in for Durant, and it's Curry in for Simmons. For 3. Griffin pulls down the board. Griffin's got 4 rebounds now. They've got Seth Curry, LaMarcus Aldridge out there with Blake Griffin. Then it's Joe Harris, and it's Irving in at the 1. So that's the Nets 5.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Here's MP. Hauled in by...
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's MP. Griffin pulls down the board.
Griffin's
got his 4th rebound in this one. Irving finds Griffin. Looney with some nice D.
Well, you gotta miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And the basket by MP.
Defensively, I'm not sure how you match up with MP in the open floor. He just has too many tools, too many options.
Griffin outside. Pass to Aldridge. And the shot's good by Irving. Irving's got 8 here in this quarter.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, another miss by MP.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Griffin passes to Aldridge. Now Curry. Irving for 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Irving's got 11 points here in the second half.
He's taking what he can get here as a 3 in each half.
A deep 3 from MP. Oh, another miss by MP.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
And the Nets get it back. Jacks up a 3. And that one's good. Irving for 3. Irving's got 18 points.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
You know, Blake Griffin's NBA career certainly didn't have humble beginnings. I mean, he won the slam dunk contest and Rookie of the Year in his debut season. He really hit the ground running.
MP finds Bielitsa. Now here's MP. He's guarded by Irving. Again, MP missing.
He should piss me off.
He's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
And while Blake Griffin's career certainly got off to a hot start, Grant, he's also managed to remain a dominant force over the years.
No question. He's a guy who can get it done. Points, rebounds, assists, anything you need. He's a great example of an enduring talent. The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going. Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, another miss by MP.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost? It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. MP's gotten 4 this quarter.
Taking initiative on the drive. When MP sees a lane open up, he rips right through it.
Outside Irving. Outside Curry. That 3's off the mark.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
From deep, MP. And he can't get that one.
And
Brooklyn going the other way now. This one for 3. That's good from Curry. On the assist by Harris. Curry's got 12 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
To the middle. Bielitsa finds Poole. Here's MP. And he can't bank that one in.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Fires the 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 5 assists tonight.
Trying to find that consistency from distance that's stretching out the defense, and that's why Kyrie always has an available driving lane.
And here's Griffin. Irving for 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided.
That's
out in front.
Oh, God, bro.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Warriors, Otto Porter is out there with Kevon Looney. Then it's MP, then it's Jordan Poole, and it's Iguodala in at the 3, the small forward. Irving against Poole. Pass to Griffin. Back to Irving. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. And Patty Mills gets the 3. Mills has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
The strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open.
Shit, piss me off.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Irving, that's good.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Fires it. Offensive rebound. It's tipped.
So Griffin using the vertical on defense. That's a scary thought.
All right, time for an injury report.
Thanks, guys. I just talked with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. The knee did bend backwards, and he confirmed it was hyperextended. Doesn't appear to be any significant ligament damage at this time. And this early in the season, I'm sure they're willing to give him any time he needs to make a full recovery. Back over to you.
Well, and Ali, it appears that he needs some work done before he comes back to this one.
And we all know that if it's something he can play through, he'll be back, no doubt.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
And he gets the bucket.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Here's MP. And again, no good by Golden State.
He hasn't done a whole lot to help their cause today. They could have used more offense from him.
Cash, Mills with the bucket.
Dangerous in the catch and shoot. When Mills sets his feet, has great balance, he's tough to stop.
Pass to Iguodala. Back to MP. A shot to stop the run. Oh, another miss by MP.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Such a wide open look. Mills has 9 points in the quarter.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Brooklyn has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Pass to Irving. Over Porter. Here's Brown. Blocked.
Iguodala demonstrating his defensive prowess yet again. Superb reach on that block.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
That was not an easy move. I mean, especially against that length.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there, just a gifted scorer.
Stolen by MP. Pass to Iguodala. And here's MP from outside. Knocks it loose. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
So the Nets making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Payton comes in for Poole. To the wing on the left. To the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, there's a couple things that Patty is working on to be a better player in this league, and finding the open man is one of them.
And the Warriors shooting only 27% for today's game. Inside, here's Kuminga. And again, no good by Golden State. Here's Brooklyn. Some momentum, a 15-2 run underway. Here's Mills. It's rebounded by Golden State. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Cleveland, where they'll face the Cavaliers. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Back to Mills. Out to the wing. Here's Thomas. No good on the triple. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Pass to Iguodala. To the inside. Here's MP. Ooh, excellent D there from Mills. Now the Nets with it. They're on a 15-4 run. Here's Thomas. And there's the drive. Soft touch off the glass. Thomas has got his first points in this one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Brett, you played 4 years at Oregon State. The new college rules allowing players to benefit from their image and likeness. You think that's a positive move?
I think PA, it's going to find its footing. It's going to smooth itself out. The biggest concern in the first couple of years is that young men and young women that are athletes don't take themselves to be bigger than the game that they're playing and the opportunity that's being presented to them by the university with the scholarships that they've been offered.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
On the wing, MP, defended by Dragic. MP, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 19-4 run. And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Timeout called, the Warriors.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustments.
Brooklyn with the ball. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And the basket by Dragic.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence is impressive to see.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, super teams are still being built. Grant, what's the key to making it work with 3 or 4 guys who all need touches?
Well, it comes down to good communication between your leaders. Of course, you have to have a plan. You can't be out there winging it. And of course, prioritizing wins over stats always works. Well, before MP made it to the league, we all saw his stuff on social media, and it's been fun to watch MP grow over the years.
Oh, there's the alley! Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
MP, no good.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
Out left to the wing. Off the mark there with a 3. The Warriors shooting just around 26% for the game. Pass to Looney. Now here's Payton. Here's MP. And there's the foul. They'll pin that one on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul of the game. Brooklyn has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Dragic outside. Down low. Here's Mills. That one falls. Great assist by Dragic. Mills has got 11 in the second half.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
MP drives in. Trying to get back on track. Brooklyn with the board. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Dragic. Here's Thomas. Hey, puts up a 3. Iguodala with the rebound. And the top pick in this year's draft, Cade Cunningham. Grant, I heard some insiders compare you to him. You like those comparisons?
Well, he's 6'8" with skills, sees the floor, I think approaches the game the right way. Maybe not the leaper I was, but tremendously talented, and I'm so eager to see how he develops. He's got a bright future in front of him.
Here's MP. On the wing, MP. Here's the 3. Oh, another miss by MP. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort. And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Pass to Kuminga. Iguodala with the ball. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. Dragic against MP. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Goran Dragic.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
They've made the long-range shot look like a layup at times in this one.
Most coaches would settle for the opposition taking mid-range jump shots, but tonight they're on fire from there.
So the Nets making a switch here. Griffin's checked in.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And they recover it. Pass to MP. Here's Kuminga, defended by Brown. Clock at 6. From deep, MP. And Mills pulls it down. And Brooklyn shooting a fantastic 57%. Dragic against MP. Dragic misses. Well, the Warriors shooting only 26% for this game. Not good. Here's MP. No luck on that one. Oh, great D that time from Griffin. And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul of the game. And Grant, in 2015, you became part owner of the Atlanta Hawks. How pleased were you to see their performance in last year's playoffs?
Well, it was incredible. So much fun to see this team come together, rally, and have an incredible run in this past postseason. Now, as a broadcaster, you don't want to have a rooting interest, but I'll confess, it was definitely special to see.
Mills has gone 6 of 7 from the field here, getting just about everything to drop. Shoots.
Fourth quarter.
And again, no good by Golden State.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Dragic with it. Looney's there. Dragic misses. Dragic has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Nets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Kyrie Irving.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop. Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Pass to Thomas. Over Iguodala. Outside, Brown. Here's Thomas. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Warrior substitution.
They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
3rd team foul.
$16 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Now here's Mills, guarded by Payton. Now Mills. And So it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. So long, everyone.
Oh, crap.
Hey, what you working on? Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Not sharing with the getting in. Piss me off.
Get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. See, you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
in-game or on the official NBA 2K Twitch channel.
Now, I'm sure some of the contenders will be jumping into Season 5 to pick up some sweet cards for that game day. But let's say you're not tournament bound. You won't want to miss what Season 5 Power Within is bringing to mind for you.
On the floor for the visiting. At center, James Wiseman. At center, James Wiseman. Now, introducing...
We are, and let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin, we know the game's changing, and Steve Kerr says...
Good perspective from Steve Kerr. DA, thank you. Now, Golden State's starting 5. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay, is guards with Draymond at 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Weissman. And for Cleveland, they've got Garland. Mobley is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Osman in at the...
Warrior substitution.
Matchup we have here in this one.
There are some of the all-time greats playing at the guard spot these days. I mean, this is going to be a fun matchup to watch.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Markkanen, he's checked in for Love. Okoro comes in for Jetty Osman. Sexton, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Garland.
And already they take out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Rondo's shot is good.
Well, for a point guard, despite shaky range, Rondo has a pretty good field goal percentage for his career. A lot of that is shot selection.
And the Warriors miss again.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits. Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. He's trying to force something. Rarely is it. And how about the leaping ability there on the slam? I love how Sexton just rises up with confidence inside.
And violates kicks to MP. Drills the three-pointer. And the Warriors lead by 6.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Rondo against MP. And the pass to Okoro. Outside for Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. Teardrop shot. In deep. Okoro drops it in.
Even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Passes to Poole. Back to MP. This one for 3. Another miss by MP.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Rondo gets the bucket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Warriors shooting it officially from the get-go. They're at 52% from the field. Kicks it out to MP. Another miss by MP.
It's been a really tough quarter.
Shit pissed me off.
Now here's Okoro. He started closest.
Wow, that's
Cavaliers have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. That's good from Okoro. And some changes here for the Warriors. Looney comes in for Kuminga. And it's Payton in for Jordan Poole. That one drops. He ties it up.
And a memory I have of Colin Sexton in Alabama. How about he scored 40 points in a game where the Tide only had 3 players on the court down the stretch. Young fella was undaunted. I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Pass to Rondo. From outside the arc. Hits it from 3-point range. Rondo's got 7 points.
Rondo doesn't let the shot clock get to him. Stays poised and patient. Really remarkable at finding ways to score in tight situations.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. And the wins haven't always come easy early in his career. But
I know that I have to continue to work and continue to get better.
But you can see the work he's putting in. His numbers have grown year after year.
The scoring in particular, he's showing promise. Interesting to see just how good he can become.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Well, credit to coaching. Some guys wouldn't have made those substitutions in the first quarter. Now it's paying off.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Sexton and Okoro are your wingmen. Mobley is out there with Lowry Markkanen. And it's Rondo in at the point. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After making the finals 4 straight years from 2015 to 2018, there have been some lean years lately for the Cavaliers. Over the last 3 seasons, they've only won a couple more games than they did in the single season, the title season of 2016. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff says the losing is tough on everybody, but I look forward to the journey ahead. Kevin, back to you.
What do they say, D.A.? The journey is the reward. Thanks. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
And guys, these teams don't see each other too often, but last year they would have liked to see a little bit more of them the way they were able to take care of their business.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Rondo can't get it to go.
He struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being in the league play.
And counting, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside positions.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They've carried out a great game plan in the game so far, working it down low a lot and getting high precision.
And keep an eye on the three-point shooting because that has been a key.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. It's Bielitsa, and it's blocked.
Well, a step in the right direction. Martin must continue to make these kinds of efforts on defense.
The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And stolen by Sexton. And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
He's hoping to avoid a 3rd foul before the break. Now, he might have to sit out until halftime.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Here's Sexton.
Nice work making an impact on D. Bielitsa getting after it and hustling there.
Hayden makes it off the glass. Hayden's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Okoro with it. Rooney on him. Okoro shot is off. Warriors trail by 4. MP outside. From beyond the arc. Rajon Rondo with the rebound.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurt.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season. I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Loves check in for the Cavaliers. Some good actions in the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers lead by 5. Time now for the halftime break, with the 3rd quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Curry has been... So we see the Warriors get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, when weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Alton, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, MP saying all the right things in public.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Bring it in, gentlemen. Let's go over a few things before we get started. We really need to push the tempo and get out in transition. Set it up and get started.
To see someone who values the mid-range game. Now let's see how this works.
Get started, man. Let's get started.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Season 5 in my team. Power within. There is so much going on this season, but let's start with the sharpshooting, level 40 reward card, Dark Matter, Ray Allen. That's right, for the first time in NBA 2K22, the level 40...
The Warriors coming into the arena earlier. They know a hostile crowd's waiting for them. And, well, this one's...
Thanks, BA. Well, the NBA's...
Yeah, Allie, team's definitely motivated to stay in the top 6. Good stuff there, thank you. All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. The core of the dynasty all out there. Splash Brothers in the backcourt with Draymond. Brad, you were a master of meshing with your teammates. How key is being on the same page early in the year?
Oh, it's so important, especially early in the season. Teams that can come together and mesh as a core have a great advantage at the start of the season. And looking at Marvin Bagley, the talent is evident. A big man that can go out and get you a double-double any night. Plays with just an infectious energy, too.
Pass to Bielitsa. Here's MP. The Pistons clear it. Here's Lee. When it comes to Bagley, one question mark I have is his health. And if he might be injury prone, Grant.
Well, the good news, BA, for him is that he's young. Hopefully he's able to shake off these nagging injuries. Let's face it, the more he's on the court, the more confidence he'll gain.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Warriors. The Warriors have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Here's MP. Misses off the right iron.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that.
Later. Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Flushes it down to finish the break.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Detroit with the ball. They trail by 9. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul, and coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed, even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Second free throw, no good. Golden State has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. On the wing, MP, averaging around 5 points a game. The Pistons trailing. Here's Lee. Here he goes. Rebounded by Bielitsa. Here's Kuminga. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Kuminga's got his second basket of the game.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
It has helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. Now the Warriors with it. They're on a 12-4 run. MP up top. Fires for three. Rebounded by the Pistons. Cunningham's got 4 rebounds now.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
A deep 3 from MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Payton. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
Also, they've been active defensively, applying pressure and coming away with some steals. Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
The Pistons have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. On the floor for the Warriors. Wiggins and Green, the 3 and the 4. MP is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Wiseman in at the 5. Here's Bay. Banked it in off the glass.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
MP way outside. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, there's an annual survey of NBA executives. Going into last season, the Pistons were selected for worst offseason. But with the promise of their young players, guys, some optimism that the rebuild in the Motor City is off to a strong start.
Physical, defensive-minded, Allie. That's Detroit basketball, isn't it? It's intercepted. All sorts of time. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Now just a 4-point Warrior lead. Here's MP.
No, fuck this shit, bro.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that